good morning, and welcome back to the Sticky Note Studio. Um, so I failed epically. I went to go set up my 2026 planner and I was filming it, getting it all ready for you guys, and it was a complete disaster. So this year, I do not have a 2026 planner setup video. However, what I am going to do is the next best thing, and I am going to do a flip through of my planner that I've already set up, my 2026 planner. So buckle up, grab some coffee. It's very early in the morning. I just got my baby down back to sleep, and I cannot go back to sleep. So I made me some coffee in my one of my Christmas mugs. I don't know if you can see that because I don't want to spill my coffee, but it says "You sit on a throne of lies." It's from the movie Elf, one of my favorite Christmas movies. I have on my Christmas Snuggie. This was a gift from my husband this year. It is absolutely so warm. I'm so excited um, to wear it and to show you guys. Um, anyway, so let's get right into it. I'm sorry I failed. I'm sorry that my 2026 planner setup video, I can't even begin to tell you guys it was horrible. Anyways, and then I lost audio. Like it was terrible. Anyway, so let's get into it. So this is my 2026 planner. It is the Erin Condren 7x9 monthly planner. I used a 7x9 Erin Condren monthly planner this year as well. This was my first ever Erin Condren. Also, this year is the first time I fully used a planner. I mean, front to back. This thing is filled out. And that just means that it worked for me. Also, I do have a video coming where I am going to flip through my 2025 planner. I will go through and either mark out, white out, or just cover with sticky notes, like very personal information, because my planner is my brain. So there's very personal information in my planners. So, stuff that I don't want on the internet. So, that video is coming also. But as for right now, let's get into it. So again, I have the Erin Condren 7x9 monthly. This is the one of the accessories I got. It is the eucalyptus clear folio. And the reason I got it is because I wanted to just keep everything together. It just feels more centralized to me. Also, I like the clear front because that way I can change out my covers and still look at the pretty cover that I have on at the moment. This year I did not put my name on the cover. This is one of their new covers, it says good things ahead. I did change the color combo from what they originally had. And instead of my name, I put giving up is not an option because I had my daughter this year, and um, giving up is not an option. It doesn't matter how I feel in the moment. Um, I am in the process of going through intense therapy. Um, so that way my daughter doesn't have to deal with what I had to deal with when I was younger. And sometimes that can be very hard. So I just remind myself giving up is not an option. I'm doing this for her so she can live a better life. And she already does. She already does. Um, but so that's the cover. It's got a snap here. And then when it gets too full, you can go to this snap. But I'm at this snap. I probably will always be at this snap because I don't like clutter. So I did get the platinum coil just because I thought it looked better with my color scheme that I chose. Um, the only reason. I did not see when I was ordering this, I did not see the rainbow coil anymore. And I don't know why. Well, I don't know if it's rainbow, but it was like an ombre, like it was like different colors. I don't know why, but I didn't see it. I could be mistaken. Not sure. So when you open it, this is what I did. Make sure you guys can see that. So I don't really use, I did plan on using this dry erase here. I even got some Erin Condren dry erase markers for it. But when I was setting up my planner, I couldn't figure out, and I thought I had written it down somewhere, but I couldn't figure out, I didn't see a reason in why I should use this dry erase part here. And then I had these vinyl stickers that I wanted to use. So that's what I did. I put my stickers here instead of using, um, and then you guys can read these. I don't have to read them to you, but these were just some of my favorites. And then what I did here is the 7x9 monthly planner does not come with that vinyl sheet that the life planner comes with. Or not, I'm sorry, not vinyl, but the vellum sheet that the life planner comes with. So I made my own vellum sheet. I had some vellum paper that I have just been having. And this one has the flowers. I bought the Erin Condren coil connectors. And so what I did was I just cut it down to the size I wanted. And then on the back, I added those coil connectors and it just snapped right in. So now I have a pretty vellum sheet when I open my planner, which is what I wanted. So yes. And then this is my name page. I just took a piece of cardstock that I had. And then this sticker came from an Etsy shop. I don't remember. I've got it a while back ago. And then I just added some like flower stickers. I think these were from a Happy Planner sticker book. So I think it came out nicely. I just kind of let my creativeness flow. Like I say, I don't really put too much thought into perfection. I just kind of do what makes me happy. So that's what I did. And I love it. I think it's very pretty. And so we go into the planner itself, and this is where I'm going to put my 2027 planner brain dump. This right here is just washi tape. And then this I made with my Cricut. This is just blue glitter permanent vinyl that I made with my Cricut. And so I just put 2 strips of washi down, and then I put this label down is all. So in my other planner, I realized that as I was going throughout the year, I was, oh, this is working for me, this is not working for me, or I want to add this into my next planner or take this away, or, thoughts surrounding my next year's planner. So that way it would fit my lifestyle better, because, everybody's life changes too. So maybe I needed to add a section or take a section away, or, maybe a section didn't serve me anymore and so I don't need it, or something like that. So right here is where I'll write all that down. I'll even use this sheet if I have to. I know it's the 2025-2026 cover sheet, but that's fine. So right here is where I will basically brain dump, and I will write down as I have a thought into what my 2027 planner should be. I don't think I will deviate from the Erin Condren. Could be wrong, still a whole year away, but this is where I will write all that down. And then I just had these little label tabs, and then I just made this label with my label maker. So then we go into here, and this is originally the 2025-2026 mini calendars. I don't need the 2025 mini calendars. Those dates are gone and past. I don't need it. So what I did was I got 2 of these dot grid stickers from Planner Kate, put them together to cover the 2025 mini calendars, put a piece of washi, and again, a label I made with my Cricut out of the blue glitter vinyl. So this is where I'm going to basically make a like collage of what I want my 2026 to be. I don't know if this is going to be done before the year starts. It may be something that happens as the year, like it may be like a working vision board. Where I just kind of add stuff as the year goes on, but that's kind of what I want to use this space for. And then these other mini calendars are going to be for my Shark Week. I'm going to leave it at that. Women know what I'm talking about. So I'm going to leave it at Shark Week. I do have dot markers where I will mark like the first day, the duration, and then the last day. So in my other planner, I had a tracker sheet. It was a sticker sheet that fit the 7x9 monthly planner from Planner Kate that I used to mark, but I did not get that this year because I wanted to use these mini calendars as that. So that's what I'm going to use this for. And then again, just a tab and then a label I made with my label maker. And then this sheet is, these are those 12 boxes you get at the beginning. This year I covered that up. These 12 boxes, I covered these 12 boxes up this year. Or I'm sorry, yeah, in 2025 this year. Next year, I had a like home plans section. So real quick, a lot of these sections were not sections, like pre-made sections in my planner this year. They were, as I went through the year, they were sections I made within the notebook paper. And so then this year I was like, oh, I need those sections in my planner. So I just made them because no planner out there is made with sections exactly how I need them to be made. And the Erin Condren 7x9 monthly planner is the only planner that I have found that I can customize and make, and I still like it. I tried Happy Planner at the Happy Planner. For years, I used the Happy Planner. Spent so much money on the additions and the stickers, and it was crazy. But I just, for some reason, I just couldn't. I didn't like it. I don't know what it was. And then I've always wanted an Erin Condren, and then I finally got one this year, and I don't think I'm ever going to look back. So, however, I do have my eyes on other planners like the Penny Pincher, Passionate Penny Pincher, or something like that, and then some other planners, but none of them, even when I look at them online, none of them measure up to the Erin Condren and what the Erin Condren does for me. Anyway, so these are the 12 boxes, and I'm using these as like home plans. So basically, I have each box as like a label of each like room or section of my home. And then I'm basically going to write down what I want to do in that room. So like our entryway, we have a shoe rack in our entryway, but I want to get one of those enclosed ones where it's like you have the drawer and you pull it out and put your shoes in. And like the kitchen, I want to get a trash can hutch where the trash can is like not visible. It's like in a hutch. I want to get a stove cover over the sink rack. The guest room, I need curtains. I need to get a new box spring in the guest room. My daughter's room, she needs new curtains, and then I want to kind of redo her entire decor come spring. So this is kind of my home plans. These stickers, I did ask another YouTuber who has an Etsy shop to make these custom stickers for me, and that is from Sarah from Plan Sarah Plan. She made these stickers for me. I just put down 2 strips of washi tape on each side, and then I just labeled these boxes with, I didn't want to put too much stickers or anything because I just kind of wanted to leave it functional. So I like it. It's pretty simple. It's functional. It's exactly what I needed. So, and then this is just a sticky note of just kind of ideas that I really don't know about where I want to put it. And then again, another label. I think these are Avery, and then a label made with my label maker. And then this page is my monthly page use page. This is very odd, I understand. But I wanted a list of all of the things I was going to do, or all of the things I was going to use or write down in my monthly notebook pages. Because with the monthly planner, you get the month, right? And then you get the dashboard, but then you get like 5 or like 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get 8 sheets of notebook paper. So I wanted to make a list of how I was going to use those and see how it works and see how far, see what happens. Now, I did make this list very realistic. This list is how I currently use my monthly pages. So it is very realistic. It is very accurate, and doable because I currently do it just naturally. So we'll go from there. But then it goes into January and you go into all your months. And then I did get the you could get the colorful ones or the neutral. I think these neutral tabs are new this year. In 2025, I did get the color ones, so this is the difference. These are the colored tabs. And I think the neutral ones are new this year. So real quick, let me take a drink of my coffee. Okay, sorry about that. I needed some coffee. So I think the neutral tabs are new this year, but I didn't do anything with the month because, that's obviously monthly. Okay, so then we're getting into December. So then after December, you can get add-ons in the Erin Condren planners. You can get add-ons. I know the new one they have is family, and then you could do like budget. And then one of them I know is notebook paper because that's the one that I got. I was going to do budget, but I decided against it because I needed more sheets for other sections, other personalized sections. So I just got the notebook paper add-on because I wanted to continue to make my own sections. I didn't want just a bunch of budget. And on top of that, the budget sheets aren't in a layout of how I budget, so it wouldn't have been functional, realistic, or even usable for me. I would have had to have done a lot of customizing each time I use it, and I just didn't want to do that. So I left some notebook paper sheets, the amount that you get 8 for December. And then I'm going into meals and gifts. So I did get this sticker sheet. This is one big 7x9 sticker sheet from Planner Kate. Oh, let me make sure. Yeah. From Planner Kate. And I wanted this because throughout the year, or even for like birthday or Christmas gifts, I'll see something and I'll say, oh, that person will like that for their birthday or will like that for Christmas. And I wanted a place to write it down. I did have that place in my current planner, but it was not a designated place, I guess. So that I wanted a place to write it down. So that's why I got this. And I don't do a whole lot of that. So that's why I only got one sheet. Because usually when I see something that I want to buy somebody, I just buy it for them and give it to them. I don't wait for birthday, Christmas, or whatever. I just do it just because. But for like Christmas, because you want to give someone Christmas gifts, that's really the main reason why I got this. And then for any other gift ideas. But so yeah. And then meal list. So again, the washi with the vinyl, and then a tab and a label I made with my label maker. But I have a section for meal list ideas because I meal plan. I cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner for my family every day, every week, and I meal plan weekly. I meal plan and I go to the grocery store on a weekly basis. And so sometimes I sit down and I meal plan and I'm like, what the heck am I going to make? I have a big brain fart. My brain goes blank and I'm like, what the heck am I going to make? So I have meal list ideas. So I tried to break it up into like chicken, beef. You know, we don't eat beef. We eat a lot of turkey, but like chicken, turkey, and then what, so on and so forth. So that's what I did. Again, I did have this in my other planner, but it was not in its own section and it was all over the place. I did want to point out the add-on notebook paper you get. If you can see, it's perforated right here, so you can tear out these sheets. But the sheets that come with the monthly are not perforated. So I just want to point that out. If you guys are thinking about getting the notebook add-on, that's how it comes. The notebook paper sheets in the monthly planner are not perforated, but if you get the notebook add-on, they are. I don't know if that's a deal breaker for anyone. It's not for me. I'm not ripping no pages out. If I have to, it'd be great. I can just rip it out, but I don't plan on it. So it's not a deal breaker for me, but I wanted to just point that out. So I left a couple sheets for meal planning. And then this is my sticky note studio section. I wanted a place to write down my video ideas. And so that's what I did. I made a section for Sticky Note Studio. And I gave it a few sheets. And then this is my daily to-do list. This is everything that I do on a daily basis. This is my master to-do list. I put it on a sticky note because this is kind of like a short-term master to-do list, just things that I need to get around to. So I don't know if I want to put it on the notebook paper or if I just want to keep it on the sticky note. So that's why it's on a sticky note, because obviously this is removable. But so yeah, so I have my daily to-do list. I did leave a few sheets for that. And then this is my big section. This is my budget section. I've got a pretty good chunk of paper here for this. In this section, I will have monthly bills and budget, annual expenses, my sub list, meaning subscriptions, my Sam's list, everything and anything that I buy from Sam's on a monthly basis, pet list, anything and everything that my pets need on a monthly basis, household essential list, toiletries, cleaning items, etc. Annual bill pay schedule. So on an annual basis, I'll show you, my bills will be written down and I'll mark off if when they were paid that month. My financial goals, my to buy list, things that I need to buy, my want list, things that I want, big ticket items that I want, and my sinking fund details. My sinking funds are kept in my wallet. However, I'm not sure. I may want to write them down in here. Not sure, because the details are also written in my wallet. So maybe not. I'm not sure. So I kept it very functional, very cute, just the washi tape with the vinyl label. And then I will go in all of these categories and I will go in and write it here. This is my annual bill tracker. I did get these 2 sheets. She does sell them 1 sheet. I did buy 2 of the same sheet. from Planner Kate. I will just write down the bill, the due date, and with my dot markers, I will dot that I paid them on the corresponding month. And this will give me a big picture on what bills, what was paid on what month. I'm thinking of doing bills here and then maybe like variable annual expenses here. Not sure. But that's kind of, I wanted a big annual picture of my bills. And then so the rest of this is just notebook paper. I have not filled this in yet. However, I will go, all of this is written down in my current planner. I will go through and transfer it to the budget section and go from there. Now, I will write down my monthly budget one time in the budget section, and then I will write it because each month is different. Each month might have separate expenses or pop-up expenses. So each month I will go and do like a specific, more detailed monthly budget. But in this section, it will just be gray and white, or I'm sorry, black and white, like high overview monthly budget. And then this last section is my health. I did get this sheet from Planner Kate. It's a habit tracker sheet. You get 2 habits per sheet. The habits I want to track are the days that I go to the gym and the days that I drink the water that I'm supposed to drink. So I wanted an annual overview of those 2 things. So that's what I did. And then also, I am on a weight loss journey after having my baby. I still have about 25 pounds to lose to get to pre-pregnancy weight. And then I want to see if I can go a little bit further past pre-pregnancy weight. So at the start of the year, I'll put my starting weight, my goal weight, and then these are 52 boxes. So this is a weekly weigh-in. So I already do weigh myself every Thursday morning. So I will just continue on that routine, and I will put my weights here. I also saw this on Planner Kate's website. I did not plan on this, but it's a 100-mile challenge. Each shoe is 1 mile. I do a lot of cardio, especially at the gym. Cardio is one of my favorite things. So I'm like, oh, I can knock this out. So it does have a check box here, but I think I might color it in. I'm not sure, just to give it some more color. But I am going to do this year as well. And then that's it. And then this sheet behind this piece of paper was the heritage awareness or what. I don't need that sheet, so I just covered it up. I may put something on top of this. I'm not sure, so I just covered it up with this pretty heart paper that I had. And then this is the 2027 monthly calendars. I do use this. Anything that happens in 2026 that will roll into 2027, or things like, oh, I need to remember to do that next year or something like that, I will write here, and then this information will be transferred to my 2027 planner. So I do use this sheet very heavily. And then, of course, you get a folder. And then in the back here, I did get this clear folio organizer. I do not have anything in it just yet because I haven't completely finished setting up my planner just yet, but I did get this clear folio organizer that I will be using. And then I have just some stickers back here. I have this vinyl sticker, and then I put these little translucent square stickers to use for my my Shark Week. I did mention earlier in the video that I would use my date dot stickers, which I can do, but I also have these that I have here that I will mark on that for Shark Week. But yeah, so that's it. And then it just, well, I don't think you can close it this way with the folio. because the back sheet is right here. So we'll just do it this way. So that is my 2026 planner. I'm very excited to use it. I do already have my January sticker kit from Planner Kate, so I will be doing a plan with me video very shortly, within probably the next week. And then in January will come February plan with me and a flip through of my 2025 planner. I just have to finish out the year with it and then go through and mark anything that is too personal that I don't want on the internet. So I'll do that. And then in January, we'll do a flip through. Again, I'm so sorry that my setup video was a fail. But I still wanted to show you guys my 2026 planner. And I get to use it pretty soon because I've gotta start planning in January. December is halfway here. Christmas is around the corner. So yeah, we'll get to use this baby pretty soon. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, thank you so much. Bye. Have a great day, everyone.